Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
A warm welcome to one and all present here at this wonderful venue. Hello, I'm Janmesh, and here we are all set to start off with the match of the day. It is Petit Panthers versus the team Dbis Blasters, and the team Petit Panthers have won the toss and elected to bat first. It's Sachin and Naved opening for Petit Panthers, whereas it's Kunal into attack for the first over from the team Dbis Blasters. And here they have taken a sneaky single out there. And as it is a power play going on, there are only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. So this is the best time when a batter can go for maximum runs possible out there. Maybe some big runs with minimal risk. And a short pitch delivery this time. He was looking for a run but not getting anything from this. Again a dot ball. Here he goes again. And this one hitting straight onto his thighs. And it looks like he got hurt. Let's have a replay. Let's look at it again. A short pitch delivery straight hitting on there. My bad, this wasn't even outside, it was direct onto his helmet, and now it looks like he got hurt over there. But one more dot ball, a good delivery from the perspective of Dbis Blasters. And here we are back into attack. And again, he plays that one towards the point, but one more dot ball, third consecutive dot ball, and hat trick of dot balls over here. Only one run conceded till now. Now going for the one last delivery of the over of the first over, and here it is again a dot ball. So only one run after the over, after the end of the first over. And now for the second over here, it's Vatsal into attack, whereas it's Sachin on strike. He's standing outside the crease, and here comes a wide delivery, first extra delivery of the match from Vatsal's over. He started off with a wide delivery, given out that extra run. Where the team Petit Panthers is suffering, it's finding it difficult to score a single run. He's giving out extras. Here again, flagged it away into the gap, but no, there's some confusion, and here comes the first wicket. The first wicket has been put down, and we can see that some misunderstanding happened between the players, between the bowling team. But anyways, it's the first wicket coming down. Let's have a replay. Let's have a look at it again. If just plays it into the leg side, and non-striker already opted for that run, where there's no run actually possible, and then that throw, that miss it. And here comes the disappointment. Clearly, we can see that thing on the batter's face. It's Sean, the new batter, standing there on the non-strike, whereas it's still Sachin there on the strike. He scored a single of three deliveries. And here comes the second wicket going down. The blaze blowing off. He's been departed. He's been sent back on the very next delivery. Two balls, two wickets taken by Vatsal. Started off with a wide delivery, but then making a comeback, then taking two back-to-back wickets here. And a huge blow to the batting side, losing two wickets in the second over. Let's have a replay. Let's have a look at it again. The delivery was been pitched perfectly, and then swinging in, getting straight into the stumps, blowing the bails off, and sending him back. Let's have a look at the bowling action. And here it goes. That celebration falling through. 18 number jersey taking the wicket. He stepped out. He was already standing outside the crease and then swings it hard but miss it. It's Sachin D, the new batter out here, standing on the strike, looking at the field around, looking at the field setup, finding those gaps. And Vatsal managed one more wicket out here in this over. Again a dot ball. If he wouldn't have bowled that first wide delivery, it could have been a wicket maiden. But anyways, it's still going good. It's conceded only one run by that wide and got two wickets already. Looking for more. Still two deliveries to go, and here he flicks it off into the gap, played toward the square, and taken a single. And here going now for the last delivery of the over, slightly shorter, but he's missing his line again. He needs to be more precise with it. A wide delivery, 4 off 2 it is. Again, one run given through wide. And here on the last delivery, a single. And now, after the end of the second over, the score is 5 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here it is. Kunal back into attack for his second over. The one who helped, the one who made it easier for Watson to claim wickets because he was the one who bowled back-to-back dot balls out there. And here it is. He has started off with a wide delivery. So can we see last over getting recreated again? Because Watson also started off with a wide delivery, but then taking two back-to-back wickets. So can we see that thing happening again over here? And here it is. No, it's not going for a wicket, but there was a strong appeal. Could have been one. We could have seen one more batter going down, but no, we need to wait more. It's a dot delivery. A brilliant one from Kunal with full potential of grabbing a wicket. And here comes again a dot delivery. Two back-to-back dots. Is building up that pressure. Is pushing the opposition onto the back foot with each and every dot ball is bowling out here. Only 2 runs conceded till now. For his first run. He's still looking for the first go to find a run. He's looking around the field. And as it is a power play going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Driven it straight, and here it's a misfield, and he will get a single through this. Finally, the first run for Sean from Sean's bat. 7 for 2 it is. More three to go of Kunal's over. Can we see a wicket incoming? And here he wanted to step out, but then he moves a little back, goes onto the back foot. One more delivery left, one last delivery. Has conceded only a single, and other than that, he has bowled that wide on the first ball. And here it is, Vatsal back into attack, starting off with a wide delivery, something what we have seen before. In his first over, started off with a wide delivery, then going for two back-to-back wickets, and we're still waiting for someone to recreate it. In last over, Kunal started the same way, but again, he wasn't able to recreate the same thing. But can Vatsal do what he did in the first over? 9 for 2 it is. Five deliveries to go of this over. Slightly shorter delivery, and again a dot delivery, again a dot ball. He's just pushing a position onto the back foot on each and every delivery, bowling dot balls as many as possible. And again a wide delivery, which almost looked like that it could have been a boundary. Maybe if batter could have found that edge. It was going straight through the fine, but no, a wide delivery out here. It's 10 for 2 now. Sachin on strike it is. Is batting at one of seven deliveries. He has played six dot deliveries till now. Playing too many dots leads to wicket usually. So can we see Sachin going back? And here it is again, a brilliant one. And here it is. Is it a wicket? And let's have a look. Let's have a replay over there. Non-striker opted for the run early, and a good decision by him, because it could have been a wicket. Could have been a wicket if he would have opted for that one a little late. Here he swings it hard straight over the covers, but not going for a boundary, getting just a single. Sean wanted to go for a second, but no, Sachin denies. That's Sachin back on strike. Has got only a single till now after all 8 deliveries. And here comes, he flicks that one into the gap too with the square, taking the first one quicker. Are they turning back? No, they aren't. They aren't turning back for second one. And here, after the end of the fourth over, the score is 13 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here comes again Kunal into attack, starting off with a wide delivery. And again, this time two back-to-back wides. Not only a single wide to start off the over, but two wides in fact. It feels like it's a ritual now that starting off the over with a wide delivery, but they're not able to convert that one into wicket. 15 for 2 it is. Still looking for that one legal delivery of the fifth over. And a dot delivery. Sachin is finding it really difficult to even convert it into a single. And every dot ball is mounting up that pressure over him, and he needs to go for a boundary to relieve that pressure. Here he tries to flick it off, but again. And they have turned back for a second one here. Taken extras, and umpire signals wide ball. So they're getting 3 runs in total. 2 plus wide. 18 for 2 it is now. Good decision by both the batters out there. And here comes the shorter delivery and turned it away for a single. And there was a direct hit, but no use of that. The batter already crossed the crease. Let's have a replay. Let's look at it again. He played that one with soft hands and then converted it into a single. And yes, it was a direct hit, but maybe if that would have been thrown a little earlier, could have been a wicket. There's too many wides of this over. Already four wides been bowled by Kunal. Four extra runs given out there. Here he steps out and drives it into the gap through the cover, taking the first one quickly. And yes, they have turned back here for the second one. Taken two runs easily. Converted that one into two. 23 for two it is. And a blistering delivery there. Could have been that wicket. Let's have a look over there. And he tried to stop it, but no, he tried to defend that one, but it's going up straight to the keeper. A dot delivery. Now one last delivery to go. Swings it hard, going up straight, and a wicket. And a wicket. Finally a wicket for Kunal. Finally a wicket going down after so long. It's Kunal who has got his first wicket, and his team, Petit Panthers, have lost third wicket. And as we can see in the replay, he swings that one hard and gets collected at the mid off. A beautiful delivery. And the pressure which was been mounted up there on the batters, finally resulting in two wicket. And that celebration following through. The happiness of getting a wicket after so many white balls in and over. And after the end of the fifth over now, it is 23 for 3. And now here for the last over of the power play, it's not Watson been continued, it's Nigam brought into attack for his first over. So can we see some spicy bowling going down there? Some spicy over coming here from Team Dbis Blasters. Kunal has taken the third wicket for his team Dbis Blasters, whereas the team Petit Panthers is still looking out there, still searching, still figuring out their momentum. It's Sean and the new batter out there, Ravindra, out there on the field, standing on the strike. It's Sean, who's marking up his stance, looking confident, looking tense, but he needs to wait there for a longer time now. But it is Nigam into attack for his first over, who will definitely look to continue the momentum and figure out a wicket out there. 23 for 3 Ds after the end of fifth over. And there's a call, this strong call for a throw. It could have been a wicket, could have been a run out, but no, I feel the non-striker was too quick. Short pitch delivery played into the air, getting collected. No, it's been dropped due to that miscommunication. Could have been an easy one out there, but no. Let's have a look. Let's see that one in the replay. So a short pitch delivery, tried to swing it hard, it went up high, didn't got the distance, and the bowler was running to collect it, and the fielder over there, some miscommunication. Both of them went for the same delivery, and results into not getting a wicket. And there's an appeal. Three back-to-back white balls here by Nigam. In his first over, has conceded only a single run till now, and a wide delivery here. I feel it's like the ritual of the team Dbis Blasters to bowl at least a single white ball in every over possible out there. Here he swings it out over the leg side and goes down there for first boundary. Finally a four, the one which they were scripting from so long. And the batter finally feeling that relief after this boundary. And now one last ball to go off the power play. Last delivery of the sixth over. And a single to finish the over. And now here after the end of the sixth over, the score is 30 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And here after the end of the power play, it's Samir into attack for his first over and has started off his over by conceding a single. Sean on strike, batting at 5 of 9, 31 for 3 it is. Samir going across the wicket and defends it off under his bat and taking that first one quickly. Yes, the throw was quite slower. Slightly slower, a flighted delivery there, and he flicks that one off towards the leg side and taken just a single. Again, back to back singles, keeping the scoreboard ticking. 33 for 3 it is. 3 balls to go of this over. Sean on strike, batting at 6 of 10. Just directed into the gap, wanted to go for a single, but no. Finally, a dot ball again here in Samir's over. They're into the gap through the third man, taking the first one quickly, and yes, they have turned back for the second one. Taken too quickly. There's an overthrow, but no, they're not taking an extra out here. Still one delivery to go of this over. And here it is, Nigam back into attack for his second over. It's eighth over going on. And they're lifted beautifully over the power play circle, and they have taken a single. And that was a close call. Let's have a look at it again. That just misses the bat. And a wonderful shot. And it has gone nearly all the way. And they're going to go for a quick run. For the last ball of the over. Oh, and they are appealing for it, and he's gone. It's a wicket. Another one directly on the stump, and a fourth one. Let's have another look at it. The batsman misses it, and it directly hits the stump. It's the fourth wicket, and it's been coming for a while. Dbis have their fourth. They are having a great time here. At the end of 8 overs, it's 40 for 4.
And Samir for his second over. Ravinder on strike, and he hits it cleanly, and it's gone all the way, collected by a fielder, and they're settled for a single. Harsh Raj on strike. And a safe shot collected by the fielder. Samir setting up the fielding according to his liking, waiting for his team to get into position. And again, there are appeals, but the ball's gone rolling all the way behind, and they're gonna go for a second one, and they're gonna have it a double for them. Harsh Raj returns on strike. And again, hit very cleanly, and there is no fielder there. It's going to go for a boundary. It's the second of the match. Finally, Petit Panthers get their second boundary. Harshraj gets it for them. Let's have another look at it. Beautifully hit through the fielders all the way for a boundary. For the penultimate ball of the over, and it's a measured shot. And oh, that is just chipped over the fielder, and they are going to settle for a single, 47 for 4 at the end of the over. Nigam coming in to take his third over, and across the wicket. And again, appeals. It's a very close call, not given by the umpire. Petit Panthers with yet another close escape. And another cleanly hit shot, and the fielder cannot stop it, and it's going to go all the way for a boundary. Harshraj once again with another boundary for the Petit Panthers. Let's have another look at it. On the offside, that is a beautiful shot. The fielder makes an effort to stop it, but in vain. A wonderful boundary. And that's a close escape, a dot ball. And well defended appeals. The umpire doesn't entertain them. Not a wicket. Petit Panthers once again escape it. Let's have another look at it. The appeals were a lot of them, but the umpire didn't think so. For the final ball of the over now, before the drinks break comes in. And again, it's a very simple shot, and they settle for a single. Narrowly misses the batsman the throw. But that's it, 53 for 4 at the end of 10 overs. We are going to go for a drinks break.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur.
And here he does his job. Himmat does his job, and I'm sorry, there was something wrong with the graphics. So yes, it's Samir who has done his job, taking a wicket on the very first delivery. After the end of the 11th over, it was 62 for the loss of 4. And here we go with the fifth wicket. The fifth wicket has been put down, and it's taken beautifully out there. And here we can see that happiness that A kind of celebration going on there in the field. The team GBIS. And here we see that wicket again. He stepped out and the job was been done already. And then that disappointment falling through. But that happiness also along with that in the team GBIS teammates. 62 for 5 it is. And now it's Prathamesh, the new batter in, marking up his stance. It will be interesting to see that how long can he stay at the field, how long can he survive. And a flight delivery again, he steps out, plays that one into the gap towards the covers, and a quick single taken there. A quick one, really quick. Could have been that one shot. And just flicked it down into the gap towards the fine, taking the first one quickly. Are they going to turn back? Yes, they have turned back for the second one. Taking the second one quickly. Are they turning back for the third? No, no, they won't. Not taking any third from this. 65 for 5 it is. More two balls to go off Samir's over. Samir has figured out his first wicket in this over, and now he's looking for his second one, and 6-1 for his team. 65 for 5. He wants to make it 65 for 6. A flighted delivery steps out. It's in there. Is it getting collected? No. The batter finds himself lucky over here. The fielder was in place a little behind. He was near the ropes, and the ball falls a little ahead, and he will find himself lucky over there. 66 for 5. Prathamesh on strike, batting at first, batting at 1 of 2. Last delivery, again a slightly slower one, driven into the gap and taken a single. And now here after the end of the 12th over, the score is 67 for the loss of 5. And there's a loud appeal, a strong one here. 69 for 5, not getting a wicket from this one. And here it is, one more wicket going down. The sixth one has been put down. It's Prathamesh who has been departed, who has been sent back to the pavilion. And Himmat gets his fourth wicket and his team getting his sixth one. And here goes the keeper, does his job properly. And let's have a replay. Let's have a look at the bowling action again. So him coming off in the frame and taking those few steps before bowling. And the batter stepping out completely but missing it at a swing. And the keeper does his job in that nonchalant walk, falling through. And here we go. Now we will keep zoom at Himmat as Zumar is bowling really well. He started off with a dot delivery and here he comes again. Makes him defend that. A dot delivery. It's Dhawal into attack now for his first over. And the 14th over it is. It's 69 for 6 currently. Dhawal has started off his over with a dot delivery. Is in there, but no, the batter will find himself luckier there. The fielder was in place a little behind, but anyways, they're getting a single from this, and now it's 70 for 6, 70 runs up for the batting team. And a wide ball. He'll be more precise with the kind of line he bowls. Going across the wicket and again missing his line. It looks like he has no control got there. He's not getting that control. I mean, he needs to be more precise. He needs to be more good with that, with the kind of line he bowled. I mean, and here he plays into the gap, just directed towards the covers and taking a single. And here he goes for a boundary. The thing which he was scripting, he was looking for, I would say, he adds that thing into his script. A boundary, and that too through the covers, driven it perfectly and nudged that gap excellently. And that disappointment on the ball fielder's face of not able to stop that. 73 for 6 it is. Now after that boundary, the score is 77 for 6. And here comes the dot ball after that 4. And now going for the last delivery, a slightly faster one directly into the gap, but no run from this. And a dot ball to finish the over. And now here after the end of the 14th over, the score is 77 runs for the loss of 6. And the 4 coming through the keeper, going all the way through the fine for a 4. And the bowler feeling that disappointment, the regret of not able to, not the keeper wasn't able to stop that one. So, anyways, it's 83 for 6 now. There's a 15th over going on. It's Himmat into attack. 86 for 6 it is. Himmat is looking for his second one in his third over. Rohan looking confident, standing on strike, comfortable, batting at 2 or 4, looking for his first boundary. Here he drives that one straight over the covers, going all the way, and here it is, the boundary which he was looking for. He gets it on this ball. You can definitely say that I turned out lucky for him, that I mentioned about him willing, him looking for that boundary, and on the very next ball, he rewards himself with the boundary. So maybe the universe was listening to what I'm saying. So I just say that Team Petit Panthers, especially Rohan, you can thank me after your batting. I'm just sitting here at the commentary box on the ground. And now here we go for the last delivery of the over. It's the 14th over. It's the 15th over going on. My bad. 90 for 6 it is. And here we go. Driven into the gap, but this time just a single. Getting nothing except that. And now, after the end of the 15th over, the score is 91 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. So now here we are in the 16th over. Thawal has started off with a wide delivery, then a single. It's 93 for 6. And it's going across the wicket, stepping out, and again defending that one off, and again dot delivery. And now here in the com box, I have Mr. Fayaz here with me, who is a sports operator, works in broadcasting. And now, first of all, welcome, Mr. Fayaz. I would love to ask you one question: that how do you feel first of all? And then my question following through is that, as you can see that right now currently the team Dbis Blasters is dominating. So do you think that they will continue to dominate, or do you think that team Pet Panthers can make a comeback over here?
Hello, I am good, Janmesh. Thanks for asking. Looking at the current situation, it feels like Team DBIS Blasters can continue to dominate, but the kind of capability Team Petit has, they can definitely make a comeback.
Correct, correct. You're absolutely correct, Mr. Fayaz. They can definitely make a comeback, and it feels like you have a deep cricket knowledge. The kind of things you mentioned right now, that the team DBIS is continuing the domination, but You're absolutely right with the statement that Team Petit Panthers have that capability of getting a good score here. And here he plays it straight over. Could have been a wicket, but no. Just a single from this. And now here after the end of the 16th over, the score is 96 for the loss of 6. And here he played that one slightly slower, and it could have been a wicket. It was been played loose. 99 for 6. It's in the air and going for the first 6. First maximum of the match. He stepped out and taken that one. Straight, swinged it hard, played all the way, going up. Straight over the long on for a maximum. Disappointment on the bowler's face of getting hit for the first maximum of the match. Here he steps out, swings it hard, and the job has been done. The wicket is been put down. The one which they were looking for, the one which was been scripted, finally gets it. And so why not we just have a replay, have a look at it again, that what happened over there. So the batter was standing confident after that 6 and stepping out, trying to do his best, but no, the ball gets straight into the stump. He had no option left but to go back to the pavilion. The batter has been departed. The 7th wicket has been put down. 10647 it is after the end of the 17th over. Went up high, it's in the air, and what? Where is it? Yeah, it just fell before the boundary ropes and gets safe. The batter will find himself lucky, but as well as unlucky, I would say, because the way he's been finding himself lucky this time, that is not going into the safe hands, but it's also not going across the boundary. So I would say it was both lucky as well as unlucky. You had driven into the gap, just flicked it away towards the long on, and taken that single. Just turning the strike away, just rotating the strike here for singles and doubles. Here he goes in the air, and is it going outside? No, it's not. One more wicket coming down, and then that celebration following through. The fielder who caught that is showing that aggression, is showing that happiness onto his face. Let's have a look. Let's have a replay. So the batter swinged it hard, it went up high, it went up straight, then going down, and the keeper collecting it straight there at the long off. And let's have a look at that celebration, that aggression, that happiness out there. It's truly pure. 110 for 8 it is. Now one last ball to go of the 18th over. And here we go for the first delivery of the 19th over. Just flicked it away into, not flicked it away, just sliced it away into the gap and taken a quick risky single. 112 for 8 it is. Can we see two wickets coming down there, or are we going to see them playing to the last ball of the innings? And here goes a boundary through the point. Let's have a look at it again. He just sliced that one straight over the point, going all the way. There was a fielder, but he fumbles and falls down on the ground. But 4 runs are being added to the team's total of the team Petit Panthers. It's going in the air and could have been a wicket, could have been a catch. It's the last over going on, and we could have seen that ninth batter going down, but no, ninth wicket. It's not happening. Taken too easily. Just plays into the gap and turned over here for a second one. Taken too quickly. A flighted delivery over here. He swings that one out straight through the covers and going all the way for a boundary. getting a boundary in the last over, taking doubles at the start, three back-to-back doubles, and then now getting a boundary straight through the long off is always special. It's 129 for 8. They're getting many runs out of here in the last over. Let's have a look again at that four. The bowler came in running a little bit slower, a little bit flighty delivery. Then the batter swings it hard, straight goes off through the long off, and here we come back. A dot delivery after that four. Finally, a dot delivery in the last over, and now a last delivery to go of the last over of the innings. 129 for 8 it is. Here he takes that one off for a full toss and is been stopped. Is been stopped by the player standing at the long on. He has saved those six crucial runs for the team. Maybe they have taken 2 runs here, but the fielder has done an absolute great job over there by saving those runs. And now here after the end of the 20th over, the score is 131 for the loss of 8 wickets. And now the target for the team Dbis Blasters is 132, and they need to chase it down within 120. Sorry, within 20 overs.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch. This is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
And here we see that boundary again. He just flicked that one off straight onto the leg side and going all the way through the mid wicket for a boundary for a four, the first four of the run chase. And after two deliveries, it is 5 for no loss. It is 127 runs needed from 118 deliveries. And now here after the end of the first over, the score is 11 runs for no loss. And now the team Dbis Blasters requires 121 runs in 19 overs to win this match on the required run rate of 6.37. And now it's Sachin into attack for the second over, whereas it's still Hemal and Amit playing over there. Both of them have scored 5 runs each. And here he swings it hard, going up straight in the air, and that one is going straight up, sailing outside the boundary ropes. And maximum over here, first maximum of the match. Played it hard, played it strong, played it straight. And here we go again, again a six. He swinged it straight, and then that confident stance over there, and then that bowler feeling that pressure. Two back to back sixes. Just 109 runs needed now. 23 days, 23 for no. Let's have a look at that delivery. Here his the spin was unreal. The spin which he did over there could have been a wicket, could have been a wicket incoming, but nevertheless, feels like it is DBIS Blasters Day. But you never know. You might see Petit Panthers making a comeback right over here. Here he swings it hard, it's straight going up there, and there's a fielder trying to stop it, but no use of that because it's going directly over there outside the boundary ropes for a six, for a maximum. He stepped out, he was confident, and that audacious shot straight down the ground for a six. And let's have a look at this shot again. The bowler came in having a different action, but doesn't mind. The batter steps out, swings it out, plays it up straight, and we have seen this before quite a few times now. A strong appeal out there, and is it a wicket? Yes. Yes, it is. The first wicket goes down after two consecutive sixes. Amit has been put down. Amit has been sent back. It's 19 where he got out, and the bowler has got a different kind of run up. We can see that. But here he stepped out, and the keeper does his job. The first wicket has been put down. The batter looked little unconvinced, but it's a wicket. Umpire says it's out. Going for the last delivery of the fourth over. 40 for 2 it is, and tries to just direct it, but no. The bowler is missing his line and a wide ball out here. And there's strong appeal out there on the very first delivery, but the umpire isn't convinced, and here we can clearly see that the bowler looks disappointed with the decision. Here it goes in the air, it's in the air and getting collected. No, it isn't. It isn't getting collected. It's been dropped over there. It's in the air and here it is getting dropped. Last three balls of the power play remaining, and a swing and a miss over here on the fourth delivery. One more dot delivery coming over there. And what a delivery! Straight going on to his shoulder, near to his face, threatening the batter. A typical fast bowler thing to do that. A full length taken up straight, driven there, and went for that single. And here goes a wicket on the second delivery after that power play. In the seventh over, a flighted one slightly slower, just plays it perfectly and turned it away, I would say, for a wicket. And then the disappointment on the batter's face of losing his wicket. 50 for 3 it is. Dbis requires 82 from 13.4 overs to win this match. And here it is. One more wicket in this over. Kashif has done it, taken back two wickets. Send the batter back on a duck. 50 for 4 it is. Can we see Team Pettit making a comeback and turning the table around? What a turn! What a turn! Turn around completely. He turned that one around. He's turning the game. He's turning the table. He's pulling the table towards his team. He's pulling that win out there. And here we go for the hat trick delivery. And look at the field setup. Look at the field setup. There is a fielder in place at the uh, between the third and the point, and there's a fielder in place at the point which is slightly closer to the keeper. But no, now they have been moved away. Can he manage one more wicket? Can he send back Himmat also on a duck? Can we see that happening over here? And here this is going straight up through the keeper for a four. Let's have a replay. Let's have a look at it again. He just sweeps that one straight and sends it behind. A different kind of sweep it was. Fills a wide delivery. He needs to bowl this one again. He's missing his line. 55 for 4 it is. 77 runs needed for team GBIS Blasters to win this game, whereas 6 wickets needed for the team Petit Panthers to take the win home. Flighted delivery. Just driven it off straight over there. And here they take a single out here. And now after the end of the 8th over, the score is 57 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And now there's a slip in place. Can we see a fielder getting caught at the sleeps? Can we see this as a master move? 59 for 4 it is. 73 needed for the team GBIS Blasters from 11.4 overs to win this match at the required run rate of 6.26. It's the 9th over going on. And a flight to delivery and going up straight there onto shoes. He had to defend that. Just flicked it out there into the square area and turned away here. And again a dot ball. 59 for 4. 2 last deliveries to go of this over, of the 9th over. Can we see a wicket incoming in this over, or at least can we see runs incoming in this over? Because there's nothing happening, it's just going dry. And loud appeal, loud appeal, loud appeal. The hands going up. And here it is. The players are jumping, they're celebrating, they're doing everything possible because they have got that wicket, that much important wicket. They have done it 59 to 5 now. Let's have a look at that wicket and going up straight hitting onto his pads and the umpire's hand going up and getting a wicket. The batter has to take a long walk back to the pavilion, and here's the new batter coming in. And here comes his going again, and a deceptive delivery again this time. And now here after the end of the ninth over, the score is 59 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Now one last over to go before the drinks break. It, it's Harsh Raj into attack now for the 10th over. The one last one before the drinks break. And let's have a look at that boundary again. The fielder over there tried to stop it with his foot, but misses that one by an inch, I would say. 65 for 5, 67 runs needed. Can it be a run chase successfully done, or are we going to see the team Petit Panthers taking the lead and putting the team down? Just 5 more wickets needed. Just flagged it off into the gap and taken a single. Just turned it away here for a single. 66 for 5 now. More two deliveries to go, and then it will be time for the drinks break. 66 for 5 it was. And now it's time for the drinks break. here it comes a flight delivery here to start off. And yes, a defend. He will defend that one straight down there under the bat. And there was an appeal, but no, the umpire says it's a wide delivery. And here he defends it again. He's defending it over again and again. It's 70 runs up for the team, 74 5, 62 runs needed from 57 deliveries. Again, the umpire signals wide delivery. He needs to be more careful with the kind of line he bowls. Because such bowling so many wide deliveries, bowling so many extras would definitely lead to a loss. and just played through the keeper, going all the way for a boundary here. Let's have a look at that one again. He just sliced it and then directed it all the way through the keeper, going towards the boundary ropes. And of course, in this 75 for 5, it is 57 runs needed. 53 deliveries to go. And here it is, a wide delivery by Prathamesh, who is still looking for his first wicket. He said in his first over has bowled a single legal delivery till now and got hit for a boundary on the very first ball, and then we can see his bowl two back to back wide deliveries here. And here he does it again. A wicket going on the very first delivery. Parth has done it on the very first ball. 81 for 6 it is. 51 needed from 7.5 overs at the required run rate of 6.51. And here Parth enters the chat and he takes a wicket on the very first delivery. 81 for 6. Can we see 4 more wickets going down first, or can we see Team Dbis Blasters chasing it down first? What is going to happen? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? And a wide delivery falling through after that wicket. It's Ankur, the new batter, standing on strike, ready to face his first delivery. Swinging it hard, played it straight, straight going all the way for a boundary. And here it is. Let's have a look at that boundary. Played it straight all the way going through the covers for that four. There's a player chasing it, but no use of that. 86 for 6 it is. 46 runs needed to win the match, and 4 wickets needed to put the game down, to shut the game up. What are we going to see happening before? Played it straight into the gap. There's a fielder chasing the ball, and yes, he will stop it. And a single from this, 87 for 6. And again, here a boundary over here. Let's have a look at that boundary. Straight going all the way up there through the point, and then that four following through. Now one last delivery left of this over. Can we see one more boundary incoming? Because it looks like Watsal is in form. He took 2 wickets today, and again, can we see him showing some magic again here in batting with the bat now? And here comes another boundary, a boundary on the very first ball of Sachin's over. Can we see that one again? I mean, it deserves to be seen again because it was been played so nicely, so perfect. It was been executed. Let's have a look at that shot again. The player just swing it hard, straight over the covers and send up all the way to the boundary. One bounce score. This time it defends it off well. Driven into the gap, going all the way for a four. Perfectly executed. Let's have a look at that boundary again. Here comes a four straight from Watsel's bat. And as we can see that one in the replay, the bowler came in all the way and then the batter just timing it perfectly, middling it properly and nudging that gap, going all the way straight through the covers for a four. 100 runs up for the team after this shot. It's 100 for the loss of 6 wickets for Team Dbis Blasters, and now they need 32 more runs from 38 deliveries to win this match. Whereas the Team Petit Panthers requires just 4 wickets. But those 4 wickets are definitely going to be difficult because the way this team, the Team Dbis Blasters, are playing today, they can turn the game around. And here we can see maybe he missed that run up, or maybe he wasn't confident with that one. Driven into the gap straight over there, but nothing from this. driven into the gap, going all the way, and the fielder tried to save it. He tried to stop it with his foot, but unfortunately, I would say, for his team, it didn't work out. But fortunate for the team DBIS that it worked out for them. It went all the way there. And as we can see now again in the replay, tried to stop it with his foot, but no, he's not good with football skills, I guess. The way he stopped, it looked like he's trying to kick in. Otherwise, I would say he should have tried to stop it. Maybe just put leg in between the ball and the boundary rope. Maybe it could have been more better instead of kicking it away. 105 for 6, just 27 runs needed. And he tried to direct it. There's a strong appeal out there, but no, the umpire thinks otherwise. And a good decision by the umpire. Here he defends that one and just directs it into the gap towards the third and taking a quick risky single. Just flicked it off into the gap, going all the way through the square. Is it going to be a boundary? Yes, it is. It is going to be a boundary. We have seen one more boundary coming up here to Watsel's bat, and let's now have a look at it. He just flicked it off into the gap, going all the way straight through the square leg, and then that boundary following through. 111 for the loss of 6 wickets, and now the team Dbis Blasters requires 21 runs from the last 5 overs, that is 30 deliveries, with a required run rate of 4.20. And now it is very important for Wassel to stay over there till the last, as he's playing a good knock. And with this, DBIS Blasters have won this match by 4 wickets. And with this, the commentator Janmesh Kokade is signing off for the day with sports operator Mr. Fayaz and cameraman Mr. Satish. Thank you. And scorer Harsh. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Good night.